what's going on?
What's up?
Hold on. We just need one more thing to set the mood for us. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, so we're just going to pick a random sound effect. All right. I'm Jesse.
This is Gabe.
And we are the B4L podcast. I am Brandon James from the Scream, the TV series. Gabe's the ghost from Halloween. When Michael Myers puts on the ghost sheet.
Yeah.
And then we also have a guest this episode. He's over there in the far corner. We didn't give him a mic because he's not real talkative.
I really don't want to be here.
Gabe, why don't you ask Jerry what he's dressed up as?
Jerry, where are you for Halloween?
Can't you see? I'm supposed to be Jesse.
All right, man, that's just too far. All right, so I think the only way to get this thing started, like, officially is by setting the mood, by telling some scary stories. Because this is our Halloween special! Cue up some more spooky sound effects that I don't have on standby like I should. Long, playful pause.
Bro.
All right, anyway. So, I'll start. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Probably not. It was a dark and stormy night, much like tonight.
It's not even storming.
Pretend that it is, okay? They don't know this. It was a dark and stormy night, much like tonight. And Jesse got ghosted by the girl he was talking to.
That sounds like every night.
Wait for it. I have one more thing I need for this.
You're so stupid. Oh my god.
No, but for real, does being ghosted by, like, multiple women count as a paranormal experience?
I don't think so.
I think it should. Because if so, I think I am by far the best paranormal investigator in the game. Sorry, Scuba.
Bro.
How many times have you been ghosted by women, Scuba? Well, we're already off to a start. I drop my phone every episode. We just got that one out of the way. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I got, like, I'm not anymore, but, like, there was a point today where I thought I got ghosted already. And I was like, shit, man, already?
How?
I get ghosted a lot.
That doesn't surprise me.
All right, Jerry. Are you ready? I'm sick of our guest.
Oh my god.
There's just going to be random dramatic pauses whenever Jerry speaks. I don't want to interrupt the dude. I'm afraid he's going to kill me, even though he's just a bag of bones.
I take offense to that.
All right. Now that we got not scary stories out of the way. I mean, scary for me and my love life. My love life is a horror movie, actually.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. You can get that on a t-shirt.
My love life so.
There's nothing scarier than Jesse's love life. Or lack thereof. Alright, let's get right into this. Halloween Kills. Spoiler-free review. If you want to go into this movie blind and not know anything if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to try to, like, make this less than 10 minutes long of shit-talking this movie. So maybe skip ahead 10 minutes, and if you hear us talking about something else, go back a little bit. But if you don't want to hear anything, I recommend to skip ahead now. So, where do I start with this fucking shit show of a movie?
Damn.
Without spoiling anything. All right, we'll do my positives, because I did have some positives, even though I didn't like this movie. It's not the worst Halloween movie ever made. I will preface that by saying that, because I don't think it's the worst Halloween movie. Resurrection, sorry. Something stuck in my throat.
Okay, buddy.
Anyway, so positives. James Jude Courtney. His autograph is right here. Met that guy. He's a really cool dude. And also, by far, easily my second favorite shape. I mean, nobody's going to top Nick Castle for me, who played him in the original. But he just does such a good job, and he's a scary, brutal-ass Michael Myers.
Yeah.
We also got another positive, Carnage Candy. If you're coming to this movie for kills, you will not be disappointed because there are many of them, and they are bloody. The score, the Carpenter's score, is absolutely on point, this movie. Are you good over there, Gabe?
No.
I don't know what the fuck's happening under that bedsheet. You could be jerking off for all I know.
No, the fucking eye thing keeps fucking up.
It's so funny looking him in the eyes and it's all out of whack and crooked and shit.
I know, bro.
Everything's askew on your face right now. I'm using big words. So the Carpenter score,
can't do
John
this,
Carpenter
bro.
and his kid, they did a good job on the score. The flashback scene, well, not really a spoiler because it was in the trailers. I don't consider it a spoiler. Jamie Lee Curtis, as always, delivers. I just hate the way her character is written. Some of the comedy in this movie actually worked for me. I know it hasn't worked for a lot of other people, but I did appreciate some of the comedy in there. Prime example being Big John and Little John. That is literally the saving grace of this movie. They are the goats. They are the best part of the movie. And you called it when you said that somebody was going to try to cancel Michael Myers for being homophobic. Because it is all over Twitter right now. They're trying to cancel Michael Myers for killing gays.
I told you, bro.
I know. I was hoping that wasn't the world we were living in, but I stand corrected.
I already knew it was gonna be a thing, bro. I called it.
As a member of the LGBTQ community, I was not offended by that at all.
I mean, he did.
Without spoilers, yeah. I feel like he did them justice. If you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, but, you know what I mean? But another positive that I got is the cinematography. There are some really good shots in there. And, my final positive is that I like the idea that it's the social commentary aspect. A lot of people aren't liking it. I didn't mind it. I just think it was written poorly. But I do like the idea that Michael Myers instills so much fear that he just corrupts the whole town. I thought that was creative. But, that's about it for positives. Negatives, we got every single dialogue. Especially if it's coming from a certain character named Tommy. Lack of tension. I just did not feel tense or scared in this movie. Because it's called Halloween Kills. You knew most of these characters were going to die. A lot of them were given away in the trailer, too. There was just no tension for the kills, but there was plenty of kills. There was way too many stupid horror movie cliches. I know you and me both had problems with it when we were watching it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of dumbass, oh, let's go check this noise out, or, let's run away, and even though we have a gun and could easily kill this guy, or only take body shots instead of going for the head.
Makes no sense.
We got also negative. That whole, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you've watched the movie. And when you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, too, if you haven't seen it already. A stupid-ass car scene where it involves, and I can't go into too many spoilers, but basically, it involves a Desert Eagle, and probably the dumbest decision in any movie ever is to run away with a Desert Eagle.
I don't understand that either.
But, what I will say about that car scene is the scene that followed that, the score was beautiful. I will not give away what that scene is. We got some examples of shitty dialogue here. Without getting into spoilers, I'm just going to say that somebody says, "I'm going to get you, come and get it, man," after they find a dead body, and they whisper it to a baseball bat. I know who wrote this movie. But why it was written like that, I just don't know. The sheriff saying, "I am the law." That was pretty funny. And I don't think it was meant to be. And, honestly, if I listed all the shitty dialogue, we'd be here for days. I'm mixed on this movie. I'd probably give it it's not the worst Halloween movie. It's not the best. maybe a 5.5 out of 10.
I agree with that.
I don't want to give it a 6. A 6 feels too easy, but hopefully this movie grows on me more, the more I watch it. I really hope that it does.
It won't.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I think it's just going to piss me off more and more. But, yeah. I was not impressed. Hopefully they can fix it in Halloween Ends. There's a lot more I want to say about this movie. And if you want to hear us do a spoiler review, do let us know, and we will do that. We will just make that. That'll probably just go straight to YouTube. But, yeah, if you want to hear us talking about that, then let us know.
Yeah, but I did call it. I'm just saying.
That they were going to try to cancel Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Goddamn people.
Yeah, but no offense to the, human population, but they're pretty stupid when it comes to that stuff.
You're not wrong. Anyway, so, well, if you're just now joining us again, if you skipped ahead, we are on to more horror movie news. So, right off the bat, we're going to talk about that Pinhead recast. Oh, wait, no. My bad. Jerry, what'd you think of Halloween Kills?
I can't see. I only can sense.
You know what? That's a good point, actually. Actually, I sense that you don't want to be here.
You would be correct.
Moving on. They will never know how awkward recording this is with dubbed audio. God, it is testing my acting skills right now.
I just hit the mic.
Anyway, let's move on to that Pinhead recast. I don't want to forget any more Jerry lines.
Yeah, what would we do? Bro, I'm just gonna open these up more.
Yeah, that's fine. I just hear them ripping.
Oh my god, that's so much fucking better. So much better.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
I won't have to fidget it so much.
All right, anyway, we got the Pinhead recast in other horror movie news. So, Jamie Clayton is cast as our new Pinhead for the Hellraiser reboot, whatever it is, reboot, remake. It's not going to be a remake, but whether it's set in the same universe or not, I do not know. And for those of you who don't know, Jamie Clayton is a transgender actress. And a lot of people are pissed off by the recast that from Doug Bradley to Jamie Clayton. Hopefully it has nothing to do with... I haven't read too much into it. Hopefully it has nothing to do with her being transgender. I think it's more so people just... Oh, you're changing the gender of a character. But here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. In the books, which came way before any of the Hellraiser movies, Pinhead was always described as a genderless being. Original concept art for the original movies, the original Hellraiser movies, had Pinhead looking more female. Given all this information, I think it's pretty fucking stupid to be upset over it. And honestly, I don't judge recasts until I see the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have nothing to judge right now. Until that movie comes out, she's my Pinhead now, so,
Yeah, what? I don't even know what I don't know why people are even judging about it.
Because again, same reason people are trying to cancel Michael Myers.
And also, I feel like people just can't take change well.
Yeah. Anyway, in other horror movie news, we got the Scream trailer a few weeks ago. Or last week or something. What are you looking at me like that for? Are you good?
Fuck this.
You just don't even want to look at me anymore? He just took his glasses off? Part of what makes your costume, my guy. Wear them
I
on the
know.
outside.
I was trying to. No, that wouldn't help either.
Or wear them fully on the inside so that... Wear them fully on the inside, my guy.
That probably wouldn't help. And also, it wouldn't make the holes stay. There we go. I fixed it.
There you go, my sweet baby boy.
Okay, don't put that in.
That's going in.
No, we're not putting that in, Antonio.
That's going in as a blooper, at least.
No.
Yes.
Everything's going in. This is just a raw one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because... Yeah, anyway. Moving on. Scream trailer. Where's the poster? If you can't tell, way over there. I love Scream. He loves Scream. It's probably my favorite horror movie franchise. I've been long anticipating Scream 5, and that trailer did not disappoint. The cinematography in that trailer, fucking beautiful. If you've seen the trailer, you know what shot I'm talking about. There's a shot where you just see the shadow of Ghostface on a fucking wall. It is beautiful. I am a sucker for good filmmaking and cinematography. Like, the movie can be shit, but if it looks beautiful, I will still rewatch it. Halloween Kills. Another thing I loved in that trailer, Sydney's line when Dewey calls her and says, "Do you have a gun?" And she says, "I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun." Boom. Badass. Of course she has a fucking gun. She's lived through, what, 4 fucking murder sprees?
Yeah.
So, what would you expect? I am very excited. I probably won't watch another trailer because I'm afraid they're going to give too much away.
Probably.
Because there were still a lot of kills that I feel like were hinted at and slightly given away there. The return to fucking Stu's house. I am very excited for. Haven't seen Stu's house really since the original. So, all in all, even though it's releasing in January, and anyone who knows horror movies knows that January horror movies tend to be absolute dumpster fires. I hope this does not turn out to be one of them. It looks absolutely amazing, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. I am very excited for this movie. Thoughts, feelings, opinions, Gabe?
I can't wait for it either.
It's going to be real good, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, but...
I do have a few predictions for the killers as well. Because you always got to say S, because there's always more than one.
Oh, wait, speaking of Scream, isn't there a possibility they're bringing back the Scream TV series?
There is, and I've seen a few other sites and scoopers talking about it.
Which, if they actually bring it back, bro, I'd be so happy.
Bring it back for season 3, but not the season 3 that we got, where it was a completely different cast.
Yeah, that was stupid. I hated that.
Bring back the original cast and wrap up the Brandon James story in just one season. Just wrap it all up, and I will be content. Bring me back Noah. God, I love that guy. Everyone who hasn't seen the Scream TV series, if you were hesitant because it had a different mask, different costume, and wasn't set in the same world, you need to go and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You get a way more brutal Ghostface. There's so many creative kills in there. He doesn't just use a knife. He uses all sorts of stuff, which is one of my biggest nitpicks in all of the Scream movies, which is unoriginal kills, where it's just stab to the back, stab to the head, stab to the front. No, this guy's like ice pick, bear trap, whole scythe.
Fucking farming equipment.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember that kill, bro. That was like sunk in my head for a while.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. It was a great kill, though.
Yeah, it is. There's some really good stuff.
And that's the
freaking
only
kills
reason
in
it was sunk in my head. It wasn't like horrifying. It was more of just like, that's cool.
Yeah. There's some really good freaking kills in that show. And the story's actually really good, even up to the Halloween special. But season 3 I would just skip because it has nothing to do with the rest. But there is rumors and several scoopers that I've been trying to keep up with it. There's some pretty relevant and like pretty well-known scoopers that are reporting this as well, and they've gotten some other stuff right in the past,
Yeah.
so they're pretty trustworthy. But I'll just taking it with a grain of salt until we get something official.
Let's hope. Though.
Let's hope, bro. I just need that fucking series it just
Finished.
It just needs wrapped. I need that story finished. All right, let's move on to we got some origins of Halloween for this Halloween
I
special.
think I know some of them.
For this Halloween special, we're gonna be talking about the origins of Halloween. Let's see. We need sound effect. That wasn't what I wanted, but that worked. Better than nothing, eh?
That was me and Antonio when we looked at each other when you said that.
The origins of Halloween. All right, so I'm not gonna go into full things, but what I did want to talk about was Sam Hain. So, Sam Hain is actually Irish/Scottish. It's a festival marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. So in their culture, Halloween, or it's not called Halloween to them, but how Halloween originated was it was supposed like that whole holiday is their calendar end year. Like the end of the harvest would be the start of the new year. Beginning of winter. And it's Celtic. A lot of people know that as well. Honestly, I just recommend that a lot of people read up on Sam Hain because it's actually really cool. And if you're a fan of the Halloween franchise, even the lesser movies, you will remember when Sam Hain was written in blood and on a wall on one of the Halloween movies. God, what movie was that? I don't know. I think that was 5. Because I know it was called a Thorn trilogy. It was somewhere in there, I think. None of those movies are really good.
Feels bad.
But, yeah, anyway. I don't want to, completely just, make some shit up. Because I didn't really read that full article, so... Let's just say Halloween, for us, is a lot different than what it originally started as. And, segment time, motherfuckers.
Let's go.
We got dumb tweets.
Speaking of tweets, my phone literally Twitter notification.
Twitter notification popped up at the same time. At least you didn't have vibration on this time.
Yeah.
Asshole.
I turned it off and I keep it off now. I literally normally I keep my
Yo, pass the bowl of candy.
You can't even eat candy, Jerry.
I just don't want Gabe to have any.
Gabe hasn't even had a piece yet. Just like I'm talking to the voices inside my head.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm having an episode.
Yeah. I was thinking that. Oh
Okay, so if you haven't figured out by now while you're listening to this, Jerry is being dubbed not here, so we just have to make shit up as we go. But also, it was pretty fucking rude of you to cut Gabe off like that, even though I do it almost every episode, so...
I'm gonna reset the recording.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Idea of Jerry cutting you off.
Start it again.
You don't remember what you were gonna say, do you?
No, I wasn't joking when I said that.
It's hard to tell sometimes. This is the one we picked, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so, parents 364 days a year. Don't take candy from strangers. Parents on Halloween. Take candies from strangers in the dark and share with me.
I like stealing candy from kids.
Me too, Jerry. Me too.
I used to be a really nice guy.
I found a few more. Like, there were some other good ones. This one was from last year, from 2020. This says, you know somebody's gonna be a slutty coronavirus this Halloween.
Bruh.
I'm surprised that isn't a thing yet, to be honest with you, but I feel like we're still too much into this virus for people to do that. But, like, maybe, 20 years down the line, people will be
Yeah,
like,
I
slutty
feel like-
coronavirus.
I feel like people are, like, not making a joke of it right
Because
now.
it's still happening, yeah.
But, later on, there will be jokes or stuff about it. Like, damn, imagine we all thought we were going to die at one point.
Yeah. We also got another one that says, skeletons are a weird costume because you already got one of those in your body. And you're pretty much a bone Oreo with skin frosting, dude.
I also take offense to that.
Of course Jerry would take offense to that. Some tweets. Ta-da. Moving on.
Antonio, you good? Your facial expression is just like, what the fuck?
All right, so we got costumes we're tired of seeing. Gabe,
The
I
one
don't.
I'm wearing.
Gabe's tired of. All right. My biggest one, and the only one that I really have written down, is Purge costumes.
Purge?
Yeah, Purge costumes, bro. That movie came out in when did the Purge come out? Like the first Purge.
Why are you only tired of those ones?
Cause it's so overused and overplayed, and everyone freaking does them.
Yeah, but people overuse the slasher ones too.
The what?
The slasher, like any type of like slasher, horror movie villain.
Those are iconic.
Yeah, those are iconic, but don't
And you have 60 different costumes for each one of those freaking ones.
guess what? They only use the mainstream ones, like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, no. What I mean is, Jason has 8 costume. Jason has a different costume in every movie. Myers has a different mask in every movie.
Yeah.
The Purge, everyone does the same freaking thing. Covers some, girls especially, wear fishnets, cover a white t-shirt in blood, carry a machete, and wear the stupid freaking Purge mask right here.
Yeah, that is the truth.
The movie came out in 2013. We just let those costumes die already. Safety.
But I feel like I don't like that you say that every single time.
Only people who watch Pete Davidson or know what doorknob is will understand what just happened. I can't see. Also, I do have one thing to say, sort of on that regard, which is, why does I went to Spirit just the other day. Why is every female costume labeled slutty this, slutty that,
or
sexy
sexy?
this, sexy not slutty, sexy this, sexy that? Like, why's it gotta be sexy nurse? You can't just be a regular nurse.
Oh my god.
I'd like to point out,
That's pretty sexist.
it definitely does sound kind of sexist.
That does. Okay,
But at least we're self-aware that we know
Listen.
what we're saying sounds like.
we're not sexist though.
Yeah, don't cancel us. It's too early for that. Can't cancel us until Antonio uploads that blackmail folder that he's got.
Which is pretty big.
Yeah, I imagine.
What the fuck is this doing?
Are you good over there, my guy? Do you got any costumes you're tired of seeing? Like ones that just everyone uses.
I don't even know. I can't think of any right now, but no, I don't have any personally. I feel like people should get more creative with it.
Yeah. You know what I'm tired of? The Halloween trend, that I'm tired of. Already, and I don't know if this is
I feel like
I've seen it a lot this year, but the fucking Pumpkinhead photo shoots, some of them are cool as shit, but it's all over my feed, and I'm tired of seeing it. Yes, I want to do one.
Is that why you're mad?
Yes.
Understandable.
But yeah, it's just all over my feed, and that's the only reason I'm really tired of seeing it.
You know what? Another one might be people. I don't know. Some people just wear ghost face. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Just a ghost face mask, but not like the actual like base costume.
Yeah.
I don't like people that do that.
Wear the full freaking get up, my guy. Or
Like-
girl.
It's really looking like we're sexist out here, Jesse.
No, because I said, like, I mean, a girl can dress up as Ghostface, too.
No, but we made a sexist comment.
Technically, that came from Jerry. Or at least Jerry's the one calling us out on that sounding sexist.
Yeah. Those are zombies.
No, it's just called horror ambience.
That sounds zombie. That sounds like zombies.
No, there's a different zombie one. But anyway, so moving on to another segment. Bullshit or not?
Oh, nice. What do we have for this one?
Ouija boards.
Don't know, and I don't ever fucking want to touch one. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna say not bullshit, even though it's made by Hasbro.
And they
And it's
used to
literally
be sold at...
sold at Toys R Us.
Yeah.
But here's the reason I'm gonna say not bullshit.
Puts mask back on.
Yeah, they have to take me seriously. They can't take me seriously in a ski mask where I look like I'm about to go rob a fucking bank.
Hey, you could have been a robber too.
I wasn't
He was
sure what that was.
scratching loud as fuck. Was that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
hitting the
thought you were
table.
scratching your chest or something. I'm like, damn, man,
God,
got claws.
He's got acrylics on.
Anyways,
I can't fucking my nails.
oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Anyway. Spirit boards were around long before Ouija boards. And spirit boards were used in many cultures, many different ways to talk to the dead. And I have seen those work firsthand, and I believe that those work. So, in the same general concept, I am to believe that Ouija boards are also not bullshit. Because you have your similarities. Like, spirit boards, a lot of them, you still have your, like, alphabet, or, like, even older ones that were a little bit different. But, like, then there was always, like, some, not always, but there's consistently something that you use that gets moved around to communicate. Same fucking shit with a Ouija board. So, that's why I am to believe that Ouija boards are not bullshit. Have I messed with one before? Yes. Did anything happen? No. So.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
Okay, anyway.
I would never mess with one.
Anyway, moving on. We got things people do on Halloween. That just sounds like Gabe.
Bruh.
Parties. Halloween parties. Where's my invite? That's all I have to say about this. Moving on. Next section. No, but actually, like, Halloween parties. They look fun as fuck. Where are my invites?
Do we even... I don't even think either of us know anybody that throws Halloween parties.
I see, like, posts for, like, ones, but I'm like, I know the cops are going to show up, so I'm not going.
Yeah. I wouldn't even throw a party on Halloween in general.
No, but, like, Halloween parties, and I mean, I think we should definitely throw a Halloween party, like, at some point.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Before our Halloween party coming to you next year.
That actually should be it.
That'd be fun, and we just, like, live stream our Halloween special that year. Like, upload it while we're having the party and everything and sit and watch it. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But not enough time to do it this year, so next year, stay tuned. Alright, so sort of on that topic from that dumb tweet, we got trick-or-treating, That shit used to be at night, my guy. Trick or treating's at like 3 to like 4 o'clock now.
Yeah,
Like, it
why
is broad
this so
daylight. That
early?
used to be at night, my guy. I remember trick or treating at night.
Yeah, until like 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah. And now it's like broad daylight.
Yeah, I
The
don't know what
freaking world
happened.
we live in, my guy. Trick or treating is during the day.
Can't believe they did that.
Then we got the people I hate on Halloween.
Where are
Sluts.
those people?
So, Becky, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
Oh my god. You're so sexist this episode.
You know where this video came from, though.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I can't remember the guy that did it, but he was like doing voice impression. He's like, I'm gonna be a slut. I'm gonna be a slut too. You do that all year round, Becky, actually.
I don't know if we can put that in.
But no, the people I actually hate. The assholes who don't listen to the Take One Piece of Candy notes.
No.
It's not that hard. Did your parents not teach you to read? It says take one.
Take as many as you want.
And you can't even do that now with freaking Ring doorbells and everything. It'll freaking, like, it'll send them a notification if you try to take. They'll be like, I have you on tape.
Yeah, take more, I dare you.
Yeah. All right. So we got favorite horror movies to watch around Halloween. All right. I feel like everyone should know, and everyone does know. The number one movie to watch around Halloween is John Carpenter's original Halloween. Nothing beats it, man. Personally, for me, my top movies that I like to watch around this time of year, we got John Carpenter's original Halloween, Beetlejuice, which reminds me, these light up. Unlike our pumpkin that does light up, but we just didn't have an extension cord to make him light up, so.
Feels bad.
Yeah. My guilty pleasure, I watch this around Christmas and Halloween. A Nightmare,
I think I know what you're going to say.
A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I think I already said Trick or Treat. We got Sam representing over there.
Mm-hmm.
Love that guy. It's a good movie to watch around Halloween. What are your favorite horror movies to watch around Halloween?
I don't even know. Honestly, and I don't go for the I think paranormal stuff is more something I would watch like year round. I don't know what it is, but I think Halloween is more of like slasher type vibes. So I would say like, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Friday the 13th.
I'm just talking about any of them in general. Halloween series, obviously.
Skip Resurrection.
Scream. Things like that. Like any type of like slasher type movie, I would be down to watch during like the spooky season.
I watch horror movies year round, but those are definitely ones that
Yeah,
I
no,
try,
I do too.
I try my best to watch around Halloween.
Exactly.
Getting us copyright restricted this episode. Whee! Let's go. Moving on. Weird facts. Because I got one of these too for this episode. Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll still forget a segment and then we'll kick ourselves when we wrap filming. But we got jack-o'-lanterns. That's the weird fact.
Jack-o'-lanterns?
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people realize what the story behind jack-o'-lanterns. Before we carved pumpkins, the Irish, because again, as we covered already, Samhain, where Halloween originates from, is Irish. They chiseled creepy faces into turnips. So, practice of decorating jack-o'-lanterns originated in Europe, or in Ireland, when large turnips and potatoes served as early canvases before pumpkins. The name jack-o'-lantern actually comes from an Irish folktale about a man named Stingy Jack. Thought that said Stinky Jack through this mask. It says Stingy Jack. And Irish immigrants brought the tradition to America, home of the pumpkin, and it became an integral part of Halloween. Here's the legend of Stingy Jack. According to the story, Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him. True to his name, Stingy Jack didn't want to pay for his drink. I was unaware that Stingy... There's that...
It says
It's
stingy.
Stingy Jack. Stingy. Stinky. Everything except for... Listen, bro, I can't see through this mask, okay? Stingy...
Nothing to do with how you pronounce the word.
No, but he can't read it.
I couldn't read it. I didn't see the G.
Yeah.
Or... I didn't see the N. I just saw Stingy Jack. Wait, no.
You read the word wrong.
I did.
so
It
you
spelled
did.
the same. Yeah, my bad.
So you did just read it wrong.
Anyway, Stingy Jack. Moving on. Stingy Jack. Hit that drum track for me.
I don't know which one it is. Got it.
Yeah? Alright. First try, too. We're going mascot for this. Stingy Jack didn't want to pay for his drinks, so he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin that Jack could use to buy their drinks. Once the devil did so, Jack decided to keep the money and put it in his pocket next to a silver cross, which prevented the devil from changing back into his original form. Jack eventually freed the devil under the condition that he would not bother Jack for 1 year, and that should Jack die, he would not claim his soul. The next year, Jack again tricked the devil into climbing into a tree to pick a piece of fruit. While he was up in the tree, Jack carved the sign of the cross into the tree's bark so that the devil could not come down until the devil promised Jack not to bother him for another 10 years. Soon after, Jack died, as the legend goes. God would not allow such unsavory figure into heaven. The devil, upset by the trick that Jack played on him, and keeping his word not to claim his soul, would not allow Jack into hell. He sent... It says Jack off.
Oh my god.
He says he sent Jack off. So he sent Jack off.
Just continue reading, bro.
He sent Jack off into the dark night with only a burning coal to light his way. Jack put the coal into a carved out turnip and has been roaming the earth ever since. The Irish began referring to the ghostly figure as Jack of the Lantern, and then simply Jack-o'-lantern. In Ireland and Scotland, people began to make their own versions of Jack's lanterns by carving scary faces into turnips and potatoes, placing them into windows near doors to frighten away Stingy Jack and other wandering evil spirits. In England, large beets are used. And eventually, this all came to the U.S., where we now use pumpkins. But that's the original origins of jack-o'-lanterns.
Interesting.
I thought that would make for a cool, weird fact. Blech, words are hard. I can't speak this episode. I can't do anything this episode. I can't see. But, yeah, we're still ourselves. I'm wearing a giant trash bag. Gabe's taking up, like, half the couch with this large-ass fucking
Sheet.
sheet. We got some Q&As here.
Wait. Got a segment.
What?
Things you hear as a haunt actor.
Yeah, I didn't have any for this episode.
You didn't have one? Damn,
All right.
that feels bad. How many fucking notes do you have?
A lot. Enough that I have to look up. All right, let's find something. Being as you brought it up. All right, this one pissed me off. Here we are. This isn't really a dumb thing you hear. This is more so a dumb thing that happened. And it only brought this memory up because we were playing tag at Demon House last weekend. Anyway, with the actors. It literally just started with me repeatedly passing by one actor. And to a point where she was like, "Can you quit following me?" And I was like, "I'm not following you. You just happened to cross paths with me." And then eventually we crossed paths again. And she just goes, "Tag, you're it," and kept walking. And I was like, "That motherfucker." So then I tagged somebody else. I didn't expect it to catch on. But then the entire fucking haunt was chasing each other around, getting yelled at. And I was like, "Look at what I created." It's like, "Look what I have begun." I'm the ghost with the most, baby. So, did it like a 90s rapper instead of Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
I'm the ghost with the most, baby. No, it still wasn't Beetlejuice. I don't know what happened to my Beetlejuice voice, but it's just gone down the drain. I've seen the ears. There it is. I'm the ghost with the most, baby. I just had to find it. It's in there somewhere, hidden between all my other voices. Surprise, Sydney. Like, there's just so many in there. Hiya, Georgie. Do you want a balloon? Like, there's so many in here, I just can't control which one comes out. So I had to, like, cycle through. I was, like, tuning channels. Anyway, this one time, I jumped out and scared somebody, and this girl literally went, "Tag, you're it," and ran off, knowing that I'm not allowed to touch her because it's a contact-free haunt,
Yeah.
and that I would just be it for the rest of eternity, and there was nothing I could do about it. That pissed me off. It still does. Just reading that pisses me off. There we go. There's a segment. Anyway, Q&A. We got. What's your favorite saw trap?
What's my favorite what?
Saw trap.
Oh, Saw Trap. I was just like, huh? Fuck. I can't even think of all of them.
How would I start out? Saw 2. Best Saw movie, for starters. Needle Pit. Fuck that scene. When they push her into the pit of needles. Fuck that. Fuck everything about that. Pretty sure they were used needles too, so.
I'm trying to think. I swear I've seen at least one of the Saw movies, but I can't remember any of the kills from it. Well, that's what feels bad.
When we have Savannah on next week, we'll ask her because she's the Saw guru.
Yeah, because I
How
think
about
I've seen
this
one.
one? Maybe you'll be able to answer. What's your favorite Pennywise? Tim Curry or Bill Skarsgård?
I don't know the names of that. So the newer one or the older one?
Yes. Bill Skarsgård was the new Pennywise. Tim Curry was the original.
The newer one, then. I like the newer one. I feel like that one is more scary. I mean, the original. I mean, if you're scared of clowns in general, then obviously the original will probably be a lot more scarier than the newest one.
I think Tim Curry's the scarier Pennywise. I don't even know out of those series which ones I like more, to be honest with you. Like movie-wise, because I like different things about different ones. I don't like how much CGI was in those newer ones where they're like, CGI Pennywise. But the scenes where we just had Bill Skarsgård being a freaking creepy Pennywise talking to Georgie in the sewer in chapter 2 where he's under the bleachers.
Yeah,
talking to the girl. Those two scenes from those two like parts of those movies. That is one scary ass Pennywise. But where he's like chasing somebody with shaky cam. Egg boy.
Yeah.
I don't. But I think Bill Skarsgård is the more book accurate Pennywise. I think Tim Curry's just a little scarier.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay, so what I didn't address was the fact, and you know this, kind of random introduction segue, just weird intermission thing. It was a thought that I had mid-episode. Jerry has been riding around in my back seat for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a reckless driver with no regards for the lives of anyone else in your car.
Jerry thinks I'm a reckless driver. I don't blame him. And at one point he wasn't gonna be the only person in my trunk. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was gonna kidnap Savannah. Speaking of, I should probably let her out of the trunk.
Oh.
Help.
Well, then.
I liked spending time with Savannah in your trunk. She's cool.
He'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing.
It's okay, I have no energy.
Anyways.
Anyway. Let's get back into this.
No one likes you guys.
You know what? Fuck you, Jerry. People do like us. I'm talking to my demons again. Alrighty. Let's talk some horror movie reboots. Good versus bad. So good. Or half decent, watchable. If I was gonna do good, the only ones that I would have on this list is that Evil Dead reboot. Not really a remake, because it weirdly still is in the same universe. It's got a different Necronomicon and everything. But I love that fucking movie. That movie is brutal and disgusting, and I love movies like that.
It was definitely good, though.
I had Gabe fucking wincing at the scene where she saws her arm off.
It was amazing.
I'm like, trust me, bro. It's cool. I was like, we're gonna watch probably one of the most disturbing scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Aside from Terrifier. Anyway, so decent / good, or what I like. Our preferences when we have good horror movie reboots. What we think were decent. Friday the 13th, 2009. There's things I hate in that movie, and then there's things I love. I love that Jason. He's scary as hell. He runs at people. He has tunnels. He sets traps. He is brutal. He is large, and he is scary. Derek Mears is a good-ass Jason. I love me my Kane Hodder. And yes, Kane Hodder signed a Funko Pop that isn't even a Jason that he played, because that's Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah,
he did
I was
not.
supposed to say.
He did not play Jason in that movie, but he was still cool enough to sign it. So, shout outs to Kane Hodder for being a cool guy. So Friday the 13th, I actually don't mind the Texas Chainsaw one.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. One thing I will say about that movie is I don't like the mask. I think the mask just looks too Hollywood. It doesn't look like actual skin or actual somebody's face.
Yeah.
It looks like it was just made to be scary. And I didn't like that their reasoning behind why Leatherface wears a mask or wears other people's faces is because his face is screwed up and he's all deformed.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a reason. It's like Michael Myers doesn't need a reason to kill. Do not give us this. I hate when reboots do that shit.
Like,
give us more backstory
yeah.
that we don't need. And we'll touch on that later with Nightmare on Elm Street.
I like what they did in that movie though.
I don't.
Well, no, I'm talking about like they brought in something that was actually like realistic that you can do. That's what if you don't sleep for so long, you can actually have like these things like
Micro naps, yeah.
yeah. I like that.
That was
was
cool.
a good concept.
The rest of that movie, not so much. Anyway, Rob Zombie's first Halloween. I actually don't mind that movie. I know a lot of people hate it. The first half of that movie I kind of hate because it's just Rob Zombie, shitty dialogue, and white trash family. And a whole bunch of cursing and Rob Zombie dialogue. Actually, I actually kind of like the first half a little more than the second half because the second half is kind of just like John Carpenter's retouched. It's like similar in every way, basically. Trying to like recreate some shots and everything like that. But with a bigger, scarier Myers. But I don't mind that first one. Bad. Nightmare on Elm Street. Why did they make Freddy a fucking perv? Unnecessary, unneeded. The fact that it was hinted towards, that like everything like that in the first, like the original, like sort of just something that was a theory in the background. You do not need to elaborate on it. It was unnecessary.
And also,
And recreating famous shots with CGI, like the wall scene where he comes out in the original, and that was all done with practical effects, and they redid that with CGI in the fucking remake. Fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
No, but didn't they? Yeah, in the originals, they were hinted, like him being a perv, but in the like remake, it was I don't know. I didn't like it because they actually full on showed how he died and everything else, and that was proven that he was a perv and everything else. Even though in the original, he was never proven to be one. It was just hinted at.
Yeah. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, steaming pile of shit. Steaming pile of shit. I hate that movie so much. There's some good kills in that movie, but I'm sorry. Rob Zombie, quit bringing your wife into every fucking movie you have. I get it that she's hot and you want to show her off, but fuck's sake, she died in the first one. Why are you bringing her back as a ghost with a white horse in the second? What the fuck, Rob Zombie? I get it. Sherry Moon Zombie is hot. We all know this. But for fuck's sake, she did not need to be in that movie, walking around as a ghost with a white fucking horse in almost every scene that Myers is killing in. What the fuck? The Thing, from whenever that came out, like that, The Thing reboot. When was that? 2011. Yeah, I hate that. John Carpenter's original The Thing, I would like to add, is actually not an original concept.
I don't think I've watched either one of them. I would have to watch them.
John Carpenter's original Thing, if I'm not mistaken, is based on The Thing from Another World, which is from the 50s. So technically that was an original concept, but it was still that, like, John Carpenter's The Thing is a beautiful masterpiece. That reboot was not. Chucky, I wouldn't really consider this bad. It was sort of like in the middle for me. I like Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's really good at voice acting. I like the fact that they did a Robo Chucky as opposed to a voodoo doll. But when it comes to horror movie reboots, not one of the greatest. But I would probably put that with good, to be honest with you. Or decent. Nothing beats originals for me. I'm just partial to the originals. We also got... Let's get one more spooky sound effect in here.
Okay.
Better than nothing. Underrated horror movies. Let's go. Not enough people have seen this movie. I don't know that it's underrated because it's a masterpiece, but I still feel like not enough people have seen this movie. Terrifier. God damn, that movie is so fucking awesome. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. If you're not a fan of gore, you're probably not gonna like that movie. Because it is graphic. I've met David Howard Thornton, the guy who plays Art the Clown. He's a real cool motherfucker. And does an absolute beautiful job playing Art. Art has become one of my favorite. He's not even an icon because he's only got one movie. But he is... Make that man an icon. He is awesome. I also got Demonic, James Wan, because I feel like not enough people have seen this movie either. It's on Netflix if you want to check it out. Team of paranormal investigators. You know, we'll read summaries for Terrifier and this one.
It was really good, though.
It is a really good movie. Terrifier, 2016 film. A crazy clown stalks and tries to kill 3 women in a wretched old apartment building on Halloween night. Director, Damien Leone. Budget, $100K.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was a really low budget movie, man.
What the hell? It was still really good, though.
Yeah, it is a good movie. And you can make things work with low budget. I mean, do you know what the fucking budget of the original Halloween movie was?
I know that was really low, too.
Oh, I guess it was... I mean, online it says $300,000.
I don't know.
Still pretty low for a movie. Alright, so Terrifier. Let's read Demonic. We can give people an idea of what we're talking about. Demonic, 2015, horror thriller, an hour and 23 minutes. A psychologist and a police officer investigate the deaths of 5 people who were killed, 5 paranormal investigators who were killed trying to summon ghosts in an old abandoned house. Initial release, February 12th. Director, Will Cannon. Produced by James Wan and Lee Clay. If you don't know who James Wan is, I think you live under a rock. James Wan is not only the mind that brought us Saw, but the mind that has brought us The Conjuring in recent years as well. Cast for Demonic. Frank Grillo. Probably a standout star. A lot of people know Frank Grillo, especially if you're an MCU fan. You know that he played Crossbones. And Frank Grillo is a really good actor. I like a lot of stuff that he's in. But that movie is up there with some of my favorite horror movies. Especially on the paranormal side. Because that twist is beautiful. We also got another movie with a huge twist that I love. Orphan.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
I'd like to say that me and Gabe reacting to that movie as we were watching it was probably the funniest occurrence of my life. Was us just being like, yo, they're having sex in the kitchen? Y'all have 3 kids. Have some decency. And I'm like, in the fucking kitchen? Like, just getting piped in the kitchen with 3 kids in the house? God damn. Have you no manners?
Apparently not.
But, yeah, another epic twist. And,
I do like a movie with a twist at the ending, though.
who doesn't, man? Who doesn't? Alright, anyway. Gabe had to die at some point.
Well, yeah. what the fuck? Where did you get that? I can't even see. I can't see. Where did you get that?
It was back there the whole fucking time.
Antonio, did you know this? Why? Why do you have that?
Isn't it obvious? I think it's pretty obvious why I have this. He has no defense because he can't even see it coming.
Bro, for the audio listeners, this is just gonna be random as fuck. All they're gonna hear is a fucking chicken.
For those listening on Spotify, I just reached behind the couch and pulled out a rubber chicken. and immediately started beating Gabe with it. Gabe's gonna have Vietnam flashbacks every time he sees a rubber chicken now. First, I tried murdering him with a knife, and then I pulled out the rubber chicken, because this is the world's deadliest weapon. Anyway, I really don't have that much more for this Halloween special.
Yeah.
I think we actually covered a lot. It feels like we didn't cover a lot.
Yeah, but we definitely did. We just kind of flew through it.
Anyway.
And also, we mostly winged a lot of this stuff anyway.
Yeah, we were supposed to have an actual guest.
Feels
Not
bad.
you, Jerry. Fuck you.
I still don't want to be here.
But, yeah. I think that will probably conclude this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Of the first ever B4L podcast Halloween special. You'll float too! You'll float too! You'll float too!
I don't-
Oh, I pulled it out of his butt.
Anyway.
Yeah, look, he's got a he's got a little hole in his butt.
Okay.
Anyway, so this is Jesse.
This is Gabe.
This is a rubber chicken.
No.
And that's Jerry.
Goodbye, losers.
And I have to go take a leak.
Yeah, so peace.
Yeah. Peace.
I never liked that guy.
Alright, Jerry, that's it. I've had enough of your shit.
Please don't hurt me.
I just realized we didn't have this on throughout the entire fucking episode, and I'm pissed. Cool ass shot of Jerry before I deck this motherfucker. Look at him with his strobe light.
I do look good right now.
You know what, Jerry? I never liked you anyway.
Wee! Ouch. Is what I would have said if that hurt. Oh, hi, Antonio.
The finger from.
Can I start rolling now?
No. Alright, Jerry. I'm sorry, that was kind of uncalled for. And by kind of, I mean not at all. You're kind of a dick. Well, I'm sure that's not good.
Yeah.
I should lay on the floor to make this look even worse.
How about you don't do that? Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the cops. We're actually out. Peace.
Yeah, peace.
Don't mind me crinkling my garbage bag.
Bro, you're getting a wrinkle. Oh.
It's already wrinkled, my guy. It's been in my closet for like 2 years.
It's probably so annoying to hear.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, but not as annoying as my voice.
they're both pretty bad.
They're both pretty bad, he says.
God damn.
We should have got Antonio on mic this episode.
We should give him a mic every episode. What you mean? Go.
Cool.
I said go.
Oh, they say cool.
Cool.
Cool. So, like, this one time.
Oh my god, you sound like
Sound like what?
such a white girl.
So, like, this one time I was getting Starbucks, okay? And,
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
the barista
You know-
spelled my name with 2 Y's.
Jesse, what are our parents gonna think when they watch this?
What do you mean?
Do you know how dumb we look?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a Halloween special, bro. I think we'll probably look sick on film.
I'm not.
No, you looked... That picture I showed you looked fucking sick.
I couldn't see it.
Trust me. You just have to trust, bro. Trust. So October is not quite over yet.
Almost is, sadly.
Yeah, sadly. So, Savannah, when you listen to this, if I haven't got you already, I am coming. You are getting thrown. It is National Throw Short People Month, and I will not let it go to waste. This is a warning to short people everywhere. Mostly just Savannah. You are getting thrown. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. Surprise, motherfucker. There we go. We got a blooper. We got a few.
I can't see. This isn't fair. Why is it? I never thought, bro. I have actual. What the fuck? I can't do anything.
This is $15 at Spirit Halloween, and the only reason I bought it was for this. That's the only reason I bought it. I saw it and I was like, this would be a perfect thing to throw at Gabe.
What the? I legit can't see nothing.
Yo, quit choking the chicken. Why you grab his neck like that, yo, bro? You're over here like,
Because I do it to mine.
whoa!